Have you ever wondered, is a hammock good for my health? Hello, my successful and healthy earthlings. Mihaela Ragushia, naturopath and founder of the Natural Health Podcast. In this episode, I'm going to talk to you about the hammock. You might have one in your backyard. You may have one when you're camping. I'm going to talk to you about the health benefits because it is today's top product. And in this episode, I'm going to give you an opportunity to join a health and success-oriented community by clicking below and joining the Natural Health newsletter. Welcome to the Natural Health Podcast, where we bring awareness to sustainable health in a business hustle space. Natural Health Podcast is perfect for the high-performing business-minded individuals who want to work with their biochemistry to achieve optimal health and success. It's Tuesday, which means it's time for top product review. And as I've already said it, and as you already know, today's product is the hammock. But you might be thinking, why would Mihaela say the hammock is a top product for optimal health? Well, stick through because I'm about to tell you why. Well, the hammock, right? I don't know about you, but I love laying in a hammock. There might be some individuals that are like, oh, it's a bit weird laying in there. It might be a bit anxious, but I've got one and I love it. I love the feeling of laying in there. I love the feeling of it cuddling me. It kind of like, it just makes me feel welcomed in a home and loved, right? So just like a parent rocks a baby back and forth in their arms, the rocking motion of a hammock can be soothing and comforting, and definitely soothes and comforts me. Whereas I know people that go in and they're like, I can't stand going in it, makes me anxious and so forth. So I don't know if you've ever been in one, but if you have and you love it, there's going to be more reasons for you to enjoy it. So what we have been talking about is sleep. I talk a lot about sleep, and I have mentioned naps. And are they good, are they bad? Well, for some people, naps may be absolutely amazing. So what does a hammock and a nap have in common? Well, they should be put together. You should be having a nap in a hammock. What? Yeah, that's right. Because it is absolutely amazing. If you are napping and you want a place to nap and you don't want to go into your bed, which is an environment for nighttime sleep, the hammock may be the best place to go do it, because the motion synchronizes your brain waves. There was a study done and it showed that rocking during a nap leads to synchronicity of brainwaves, which results in a quicker onset of sleep and deeper sleep benefits. It could be a natural cure for insomnia for people. If you might have a hard time sleeping on your mattress, you're getting it changed, go onto the hammock. And it also promotes being outdoors, right? You have more time in fresh air. You have more time outdoors, right? It's an absolutely amazing idea, even if you're not napping in it, to just lay in it, because if you're laying on it, there's no pressure points on your body, because when you're laying on your mattress, you might have a pressure point in your lower back, or the pillow may not be right, or something may not be right, and there might be some pressure points. But the hammock actually encourages an ideal sleeping position, how we should be sleeping ideally. And as soon as you're in there, you're comfortable. It's not like you're moving left to right, back and forward, flipping. As soon as you get in there, it's the perfect position. And all you have to do is take in the clouds, put in some meditation music or have some meditation music going, and off you go into a calm state. Make that parasympathetic system take over, have your little nap, reset yourself, because I use the hammock to reset myself. It's an absolutely amazing resetting tools. And essentially, a lot of experts say that the best sleeping position is one which you lay on your back with your head slightly elevated. In other words, laying in your hammock is the best way to sleep. It also opens up your air passageways and allows you to breathe the way you should be breathing, right? So if you've already had so many reasons why you should buy a hammock and you haven't yet, here's another one. You need a hammock for your nap, because your nap is going to allow you to optimize your business, to optimize your health. So what are you going to do next? You're going to go and buy a hammock. Make sure the material is as clean as possible. Make sure that you've bought it from a place where they don't use so many chemicals and toxins and so forth. And buy it in a color that you love, that you enjoy, that brings you joy. And then what you got to do is jump in. Well, don't jump in because you might fall off. Get on there slowly, lay down, enjoy your nap, enjoy your brainwave synchronizing, and enjoy optimal health. There you have it. If you know any other products that you think I should review, please do let me know here on Natural Podcast. I have heard nothing but absolutely amazing feedback on my newsletter, Natural Health newsletter, dropped into inbox every Friday. Check it out. And if you want to join, the link is right below. Do what you do best. Love, like, share the Natural Health Podcast. And remember, the missing link between failure and success is your health. advice or take the place of medical advice or any current treatment you're undertaking. Consult your own medical professionals for any medical issues that you may be having. This entire disclaimer also applies to any guests or contributors to the Natural Health Podcast. It is advised that you consult your doctor or healthcare professional in relation to any health concerns you may be having. Mahela Raguse does not take responsibility for any health consequences which occur from a person listening, viewing, or reading this content. Under no circumstances shall the Natural Health Podcast, Mahela Raguse, any guest or contributor to the Natural Health Podcast, or any employees, associates, or affiliates of Mahela Raguse be responsible for damages arising from the information provided on the Natural Health Podcast. By listening to this podcast, you agree not to use this podcast as medical advice to treat any medical conditions in either yourself or others. Please note, if you're taking prescription, do not stop your medication or start a new protocol, including but not limited to supplements, diet, lifestyle changes without consulting a doctor or healthcare professional. If you or any person has a medical concern, you should consult with your healthcare provider or seek other professional medical advice. Never disregard professional medical advice or delay in seeking it because of something that you have read or heard on the Natural Health Podcast or in any linked materials. If you think you may have a medical emergency, call your doctor or emergency services immediately. Neither Mahela Raguse nor the publisher of this content takes responsibility for the possible health consequences of any person or persons reading or listening or following the information in the educational content.